Hi guys, I just finished unboxing this printer. This all included in the box. This is to hold the bottle for the auto refill, and with this to cap the bottle for the auto refill, it used gravity fed, some plastic spatula, a clipper, and maybe to clip the supports. And this is the gasket for the bottle cap, some extra black tape for the screen, the power supply or the cable power, some filters. This is a bottle spray for the IPA or the alcohol, some rubber glove, and this is the Wi-Fi dongle. Here's some extra bolts and Allen key, and also the thumb screw for the resin tank. Let's look at the printer build here. It has a straight design and it makes it seems much bigger of a printer, but this is about the size of medium printer. And the fit here, at first I thought it is an adjustable fit. It turns out this is just a rubber fit. The usual acrylic cover and metal body. Let's look at the side here. Nothing, smooth. There's a fan hole underneath here. And let's check the right side. We have the power button, 2 USB port, and is this a port for the LAN cable? So you could put the USB dongle and the flash disk. Oh, I just realized it doesn't come with USB flash disk. Okay, interesting. Let's continue to the back of the printer. There's nothing here except for the power port. One thing that I noticed is mine here is different from previous version of Whale3 SE, but I don't really care as long as it works. The build plate sits very nice. I love it. To leveling the build plate, you adjust these 4 bolts at the corner and these 2 here to secure and tighten your leveling. It is almost similar to Sonic Mega 8K and Uniformation GK2 build plate design, but the difference is Sonic Mega 8K and GK2, each of the corner has its own dedicated bolt to secure and tighten each corner. And for the plate here, no sandblast or any edge surface. I'm not sure what is this hole is for. Okay. Whale3 SE has dual rail, a normal lead screw. This is the sensor trigger here, and this is the sensor. And this is where we place this bottle holder for the auto refill function. Oh, it's very lightweight compared to all the other resin tank that I ever hold, but this is a metal, right? Wait, let me check. This is definitely maybe some metal alloy, so because it is very lightweight. Okay. And we have some feet at the resin tank to protect the film from touching the dust on your table. This is definitely not a CNC resin tank because you could see the mark here. This is a cast metal alloy resin tank. No wonder this is kind of lightweight compared to the aluminum resin tank. I kind of like the resin tank and the thumb screw design. You could see there's a thread here. Screw the thumb screw all the way in. And now you can lock it all the way in to lock the resin tank. And when you remove the resin tank, you will not lose your thumb screw. And this is very neat. I can also use the thumb screw as a handle here. This is very neat. I do not see any visible bolts here. So that means if I want to do some adjustment to the lead screw, I have to open up the printer. But that's okay. Let's turn on the printer and look at the interface. The screen here seems kind of misaligned, but okay, that's fine. You could choose the language. I'm gonna pick do not show again and then choose English. Here we have the choice for the task, and this is the save file in the printer, so it has a built-in memory. Printing control, this is to move up and down, and then this is the leveling settings. The LCD check, system info, internet settings, and this is to clean the FEP. Let's look at the printing control. Now, if you press home here, the build arm will move all the way down, and then you could set some 0.05 millimeters up or down, and then save. It will be your new offset height. And then if you press clear, it will reset your offset height. But if you press up 5 times, it will keep moving up, and I do not see any button to stop it, and it's still moving up. I still cannot find any button to stop it, and the only way I could find to stop the build arm is the moment you press this to exit the printing control, and the build arm is stopped. And no, this is not the stop button. See, it's still moving up. When I press the reset, it comes back down. So if I press this, exit, and it will stop. Let's do some LCD check. Turn on very nice. And I do not see any light bleeds anywhere, except from under there from the fan hole. Very good. Let's check the light uniformity. 5.1, 5.1, 5.1, 5.1. I must say the result is very good. Now let's test the cover, how well it blocks the UV light. It blocks 100% of the UV light. Very good. Let's do the dial indicator test, going up 1 millimeter 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going down 1 millimeter 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Return to 0. Very good. Let's move it side by side. My whole table is moving, but the dial is not moving at all. Very good. It is the middle of the night. Now let's do a sound check. Around 63 decibel. Not super loud. There is some fan noise, but it is very acceptable. Turns out there is a protective glass on top of the screen after I removed the protective film. But I removed the whole surrounding black tape because this here really bothers my... It is really an eyesore. I tried to smooth it now, but it still will not attach back. Let me see what I can do. I got curious and I opened up the printer. It is a very big stepper motor and the damper there. Yes, I have to do adjustments from the bottom if I need to. And it seems we have a Fresnel lens here. And what seems to be very interesting, we have no mirror to bounce the UV light. It is a direct light to the screen. And this seems like a thin black plastic. And we have CHITUBOX. Now compare the UV lamp to my finger. I'm curious, what does it say? LD0021 or 23, I'm not sure. LED. This is a big lamp. And the sorry French guy, Fresnel's lens. And problem solved with a little massage. Consider it like it is your wife and you give a good, nice, and smooth massage and problem solved. But I'm not sure how long it will hold because usually once it happens, it will return again after a while. And I think it will not affect your print result, just like the bubbles under screen guard, but it really affected my soul and I have to fix it. And yes, I managed to do it. Thank you. Yes. Oh well, it comes back again and I haven't even finished assemble the printer bag. I guess I have to learn and live with it. So I cut this rubber eraser and I make sure it is as thin as possible. And then I use double side tape to attach it here. Make sure it is as thin as possible so it do not go over the black frame of your screen and slightly protruding out, so when you attach the Fresnel lens, it will apply a little bit of pressure to hopefully keep the corner from peeling again. So far it's been holding out very well and there is no sign that the corner here is peeling again. You could see my eraser part there, but I'm sure it will not affect my free result at all because it is not visible from above. And these are all the print results. Most are printed with Nova3D 8K resin. And first, the stability torture test. This is the X and Y axis. The result is very good. There is no wobble at all. And for the anti-aliasing test, it is flawless. On the left, anti-aliasing off. On the right, with image blur 2. This is facing Y-axis. And facing the X-axis is also very good. Let's check the dimensional accuracy on. This is facing X-axis. Okay. And then Y-axis. Okay, very good result. And for this the foot soldier, yes, I like that the fur details is very sharp, and also the armor details. Let's look at the back of the head. Yes, the stitching details is showing very good here. And the letters, yes, it is very clear to read. And for this steering wheel, this is about half scale of the original size. Check out the small supports here. This is about 0.4 millimeters. Everything is very sharp and details, but this is not the main star. This one is. Even at this small size, all the letters are very detailed and very sharp. And look at this tiny support here. It is about 0.25 millimeters. It survived very well. Look all the way through the back there. Everything is at 0.25 millimeters. The carbon texture on the surface is very sharp. Okay, I have no complaint at all. The letterings, everything is very good. Let's compare it again to the big brother here. You could check the letters here compared to the smaller one. Everything is very sharp and very good. And for these letter models, there is no artifact lines or stepping lines at all. This is with anti-aliasing image blur 2. And I do not account for the arctan angle. The 0.1 millimeters embossed letter here, everything shown is very sharp. And for the extrude is also the same. Let's look at the back here. The embossed letter is showing very good. I could read very clear of each letter. But the extrude is kinda suffering. Yeah, a lot of missing details for the 0.05 millimeters extrude letter here. And now I will be comparing the print result from Whale3 SE compared to Mighty 8K. On the left, Mighty 8K, on the right, Whale3 SE. I cannot find any significant difference at all, so I would say both print results are equal. And it is showing the same result here with this mare foot soldier, the red panda. Let's look at the stitching details at the back. Yes, the quality are the same. The letters. Yep. And this is for the letter print. Okay, no significant difference at all. Let's zoom in more. I can read the letters very, very clear. Same with here on my T8K. Wait, I think it is a bit more clear on Whale3 SE here. And what about the extrude? Yeah, the extrude, the letters is very thin compared to my T8K letters. Yeah, the letters is kind of messed up here, and it is printed much better on my T8K here. But for the emboss, I would say the Whale3 SE has a much clearer letter compared to my T8K. And this is the last model that I am going to show today. It is from Mio Studio. The surface of the couch here is very smooth and clean, and it is almost like plastic injection quality. And yes, seems like 80% ready to paint figure. The other 20% is, of course, you have to clean up the supports. Yeah, look at the details for the clothes here. It is very sharp and very nice. I think this printer is kinda underrated because I only found like 4 videos that review this printer. So my video will be the 5th, I guess. And this printer could be put into consideration if you are looking for new printer to add to your arsenal. Because on several of my videos in the comment section, I see some viewer praise this printer. And I have to agree with them after I done my test with this printer. But I don't like the build plate design because it is not comfortable to hold in my humble opinion. But again, it doesn't really matter as long as the printer gives a good print result. And the tempered glass peeling at the corner is kinda annoying, although it doesn't affect the print result, so Nova3D kindly look into the peeling issue. And I hope this video could help you guys to fix your issue with the tempered glass peeling. So thank you guys for watching and see you in the next video. Thank you Yannick, Cryopanic and Peter Wheeler for becoming my patron.